Good afternoon, warriors. Welcome back to my channel and happy 2019. It's time to think about things we want to improve on over the next 360-ish days and resolve to start things that we've always planned to but never actually got around with. So what better way to start the new year than with a brand new 2018 haul video for Christmas and my birthday. Last year there was a pretty high emphasis on Nintendo material, video games, books, some clothing, but this year we are diving deep into wizarding gear, specifically Harry Potter and Fantastic Beasts, because that is what the wizarding gear is all about these days. I would absolutely love to hear how your guys' holidays were down in the comment section, and if this is your first time here, hey, it's great to see you. Make sure to click the subscribe button if you want to remain up to date on all of the new content that I'm putting out, hopefully consistent in 2019, and be part of the Warrior Clan, a group of people with a collective belief that individuals should be encouraged to embrace what they are truly passionate about and express it to the world, regardless of whether people are told it's popular or not. It is who we are, who we were made to be, that makes us different and creates communities that really impact us. So we might as well just jump into it because there is a lot to talk about. I would probably rank this holiday season as one of the highest that I have had in quite a while, mainly because Sarah Jane came over to Nova Scotia to spend Christmas with my family and experience our family traditions before we get married in August and start to make some traditions of our own. If you guys follow me on Instagram, then you know what I got, but not the stories behind them, however small they might be. For example, I got these two magazines in my stocking from my mom, Fantastic Beasts and Harry Potter, a little bit of behind the scenes look at what went into these franchises. Reading through this, getting to know a little bit more about the characters and how they made magic come alive before our eyes is really neat. It adds so much more to the wizarding world that J.K. Rowling has created and continues to create. It blows my mind how much of a genius she is with this franchise. Along with these, I have a Crimes of Grindelwald calendar with iconic moments from the new movie, artistic portrayals of various characters, and more. Crimes of Grindelwald is always a highlight in my book. I love the movie, despite all of the continuity errors and things we thought should have been done differently. At the end of the day, it's J.K. Rowling's world and we are blessed to be able to know more about it. There were some things that were a little wonky, but don't at me about them. I'm sure there's enough videos on the internet that have talked about Fantastic Beasts, The Crimes of Grindelwald, so I'm gonna let you guys go check those out if you so desire. The next couple of wizarding paraphernalia that I was gifted are this Hogwarts mug. It's really deep and it's going to be great for those Monday morning coffees. And these house coasters, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin. I am really excited to have these coasters in addition to the 4 Doctor Who coasters I have at my apartment at Crandall, since Sarah Jane and I are both huge Potterheads and Whovians, so our first apartment is going to go very nicely with all of our nerdy paraphernalia. Next up are a couple of iconic symbols in the Harry Potter franchise in the form of keychains. I got the Deathly Hallows symbol and a golden snitch for my apartment keys. I've been collecting nerdy keychains for a little while now. I also have a Goomba from Super Mario Brothers and a TARDIS that I also got along with the snitch and Deathly Hallows keychains. So my collection is growing stronger. Oh, I also have Pokemon there. Pretty soon, I'm not going to be able to fit these in my pocket, so What's even going to be the point, right? This next item I got is actually really cool and got progressively cooler as I realized exactly what it was. I have a Platform 9 3/4 travel journal with a night bus ticket and MACUSA ID card in the back cover. The night bus ticket looks pretty dang authentic. The text on the ticket practically matches Stan Shunpike's explanation from Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban verbatim to what it reads on the page, and I thought that was a fantastic attention to detail. Plus, since it's a travel journal, this is going to be able to help me record my adventures with another Christmas gift that I got that might involve something to do with traveling. Lastly, out of the Harry Potter things that I got for Christmas, I actually bought for myself from a website called potterhood.com. I decided to buy a Felix Felicis necklace, a gold version as opposed to the clear vial version, just because I thought gold looked better. I have grown to have an affinity for necklaces with Harry Potter emblems, icons, or just paraphernalia from the series, and I don't think I can stop until I have a good chunk of things in my inventory. Moving along to Nintendo territory, my fiance's brother and her sister-in-law got me this really cool Hylian shield, marking the second nerdy wallet that I have that I can take to conventions or just have with me if I don't want a whole bunch of cards. In addition to the wallet, they also got me this pair of Kokiri Link and Adult Link glasses for our kitchen back at Crandall and just toward the future. What I really appreciate about this is that it basically embodies Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, arguably the best game in the entire franchise throughout its 30 years going, and continues to grow and be loved by generation after generation. Unfortunately, I have not gotten to play Breath of the Wild, as my computer screen might suggest, but if I'm ever able to, I will definitely be down for that. The two tech gifts that I got this year are ones that I've been wanting for a little while now. I got an Xbox One Kinect, which has been on my to-buy list since I started streaming on Twitch. On Tuesdays, I play Sea of Thieves with my friends Britt, Jamie, and Eric. It's always a good time with them. I also frequently play Overwatch and Spyro Year of the Dragon, although I will also be going into the other games since I do have the Reignited trilogy. Seeing him and playing him in this HD remastered format has been incredible, and I cannot wait to continue sharing the experience with those of you who choose to join me on Twitch, or if you're already there, when I'm streaming, I can't wait to see you guys in chat. And the big tech gift that I got this year that I have been wanting for so long is a drone. One phrase that's always been stuck in my mind that I really want to implement this year is that video equipment does not determine the quality of a creator's content. It's the mind of the creator that develops the content that determines its quality. And I'm really hoping to be able to enact that with this bad boy in addition to the other things that I have in my repertoire. A few days after Christmas, my birthday came along, which meant I was blessed with a couple more small little trinkets. First of which, from Sarah Jane, being this nearly headless Nick Pop that she got when she pre-ordered Spyro Reignited for me back in, I think, October. And now I feel compelled to collect the Ghosts of Hogwarts. I know Moaning Myrtle and the Bloody Baron are also in the Pop Vinyls collection, but I'm not sure about Helga Hufflepuff, Rowena Ravenclaw, Salazar Slytherin, or Godric Gryffindor. Come to think of it, we don't actually see Godric Gryffindor's ghost or Salazar Slytherin in the series, so gonna have to keep an eye out for those. And in addition to the vinyl figure, Sarah Jane got me the original screenplay for Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. I thankfully was able to see this movie twice in theaters, and reading through it is just as exciting as sitting down and watching it on the big screen. It has little points in it that give information about who characters are in relation to other characters, and I think that's really cool because it wasn't entirely explicit in the movie, so being able to read this and have that information is very useful for someone who follows the franchise and wants to know more detail about it, but not so much to completely break the magic. My next few gifts, I guess you could call them, came from Nintendo, who spoiled me, not in like physical sent me things, because let's be honest, I'm not gonna appear on Nintendo's radar for quite a long time. I got a couple of different backgrounds. So Mario Odyssey is one of them, and the Legend of Zelda one is another. Plus I got one for Kirby and Splatoon 2 that I don't really use because I'm not interested in those franchises. And they also gave me a 30% discount code for an online game, which I used to buy Super Mario 3D Land. The Super Mario franchise has definitely been one of my favorite platformers, and having it come alive in a 3D fashion puts a little bit more of a challenge into it. I've really been enjoying it, so I cannot wait to continue playing that. And they gave me 300 platinum coins for their website, which meant I was able to buy and download another background for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I do not have a Switch, so I can't play the game, so I guess having a background for it is the next best thing. I sincerely hope that I'll be able to play it someday, but right now I'm flat out of luck. And the big kahuna gift for my birthday that I was actually kind of surprised with, but I could see the rationale behind it, is this SmoothQ smartphone stabilizer or gimbal that my dad bought a little while ago. Since he's mainly a photographer and portrait artist, turns out he didn't actually have a whole lot of use for this, but because I do video, I was able to grab a hold of it instead. I'm really excited to test this out, see if maybe I can bring some bike cam footage back if I'm safe with it, since this can't attach to my bike. Stabilizers are so helpful for making smooth quality footage instead of a shaky camera moving all around that people are just going to get motion sickness when they watch videos. So SmoothQ stabilizer, looking forward to using it. And those are all the magical things that I was blessed with this past Christmas season. I know this video is late. I wanted to get this up early so we could go into the new year starting fresh. I hopefully would have had a YouTube rewind for my channel out, but circumstances just didn't allow for it. That's probably going to be one of the next videos I decide to do, is a 2018 yearly recap here on the Zacatech channel. I had a lot of cool experiences happen to me this past year, but also I learned things through those experiences and through my videos that I want to be able to share with you guys, because that's really what I think YouTube is at its core, is not just sharing experiences and showing people, oh, I got to do this really cool thing, but learning things. I got to experience this and I want to pass it along to you so that we can all feel accomplished and feel like we're growing together. If you guys did enjoy this video, you enjoyed some of the cool gadgets and gizmos I was able to pick up, please be sure to hit that like button. It really does help me out. And if you want to see more content from me, I'll put a playlist up here of the Harry Potter content that I have loved making in the past little while. And also down here is a wide list of vlogs from my university that I've taken throughout the years, whether they're geek-oriented or vlog-oriented. I just want to be able to share my beliefs and share my experiences with you guys so that I can connect with you on another level. Have a great day, a fabulous start to 2019, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Sarah Jane got me this nearly headless "You're Upside Down." Nearly headless Snick Pop. Ooh, he's a ghost.